Hey everybody, it's Captain Kyle and I'm here with the Kingdom version of Blackarachnia. You know her from Beast Wars, and I'm wondering, why is she a peg warmer? I mean, look at that figure. She is definitely a great representation of what Beast Wars Blackarachnia is supposed to look like. Yet I see plenty of her on the shelf, unloved, unwanted, even in clearance sections. So what could be up with this? I'm gonna review this figure and we're gonna see how good a representation she might actually be, and if you should actually run out and try to grab one on clearance yourself. Be right back. So removed from her plastic prison, I have to say, she is a hell of a toy. She looks just like the Blackarachnia that I remember from Beast Wars. A much more interesting character than Airazor. Not saying Airazor wasn't a cool character, but definitely didn't have the whole bad girl / I might be a good guy vibe. The love of a good Fusor changed her. So she does have a weapon, and it looks very much like the one on the show. Of course, her spider legs. She also used those to shoot some type of machine gun style bolts. I have no idea. Both of the spiders did that. So you can turn them all forward so she can go. All right, the animation's much better, but still a very cool looking figure. Posability wise, I mean, she's very flexible. She can do a full Jean-Claude Van Damme. Her knees bend, her feet swivel and bend. So you can actually put her in all kinds of cool poses with all kinds of great stability. I mean, unless you're going for a masterpiece version of the character, I don't see a better looking Blackarachnia anywhere. There's even a third-party one, but that's a pain in the ass to transform, even more so than this, and not as close of a representation as this particular bad girl Predacon is. Now, I mean, think about what we had before. This is the original Blackarachnia. I mean, this is not a versus review, but I just want to show you, look at the head, not even close, and if you flip it forward, looks like Tarantulas has gotten a new body. Ah. And for God's sakes, there's a string coming out of her butt. Look at that. I mean, yes, she's got the actual shooting thing. This may actually be the Japanese one, so that you can shoot, and it doesn't like flop, but the string holds it back anyway, so don't exactly go too far. Yeah. But still, overall, this is nowhere near what we saw on the show. I mean, yes, the animators took some liberties. And when we got Transmetal 2 Blackarachnia, I mean, that was pretty spot on to the actual animated show. And when we came to Beast Machines, there was the purple Blackarachnia, where she was more of a reddish pink. The Beast Wars Returns one from Japan actually looked a lot closer to the actual figure. But when it comes to the original Beast Wars, I mean, this Kingdom version is it. The legs are great, the arms, well, you can drop the gun accidentally, but she bends the elbow, she's got all kinds of swivels. Obviously, she doesn't have any fists, she's got claws, so the fists don't turn, but you can actually swivel the claws in different directions. And she's got plenty of extra arms, which you can definitely move in different configurations. She does not twist at the waist, however her head does turn quite nicely, as you probably noticed, and her head goes back and forward, so she can be looking up. So she is such a good representation of the show character. I'm really shocked that there's so many left on the shelves. Maybe it's because, well, these are for kids supposedly, but we know better, don't we, guys and gals? So maybe the collectors out there weren't as keen on getting a new Blackarachnia. I don't know why. And the kids may not have really been into these characters from Beast Wars that they keep putting out, and these kids have never seen Beast Wars. So someone should tell Hasbro to stop putting out all these reissues. But I know a lot of collectors want them, so. But still, this version of Blackarachnia, compared to this shite, much better. All kinds of posability, I love it. I might throw you in the trash. No, I'd probably sell you. So we've seen her bot mode, which is really impressive. I mean, even from the back, she doesn't have a ton of kibble. She's got the Black Widow backpack, which, you know, is kind of cool. But let's check her out in her actual Black Widow mode. And there she is, a very fine Black Widow spider. I mean, considering what Black Widow spiders do to their mates, I'm really surprised Silverbolt is so into her. But really, it looks a lot like a Black Widow, the nice markings on it. Has weapon storage on the bottom. The weapon storage I'm not totally thrilled with because it's a pain in the ass to stick her gun down there. But otherwise, this is a great version of a Black Widow spider. I mean, look at the original. They did their best, but this is still a repaint of Tarantulas. It is not a Black Widow. They put the little hourglass here, but this looks much more like a Black Widow than this thing. This definitely looks more like a Tarantula who just got a tattoo. Maybe he's into Black Widows. So really, I am not sure why this awesome version of Blackarachnia can still be found on shelves and clearance sections. It'll probably be at Ollie's before you know it. I mean, look at that. I would put the gun aside. The legs pop off, you can just pop them back on, just like in the Beast Wars days, but just very posable. You can move the legs around. You can even put her on her hind legs like she's about to, you know, do some murder. So an excellent version of the character. Not sure, again, why it's not so popular. If I were you and you don't have this thing, go out, grab one at Walmart, grab one at Target, grab one wherever you can find it. You might even get it on clearance. If not, I have some links in the description to eBay, to Walmart, to anywhere that you can possibly imagine. Amazon probably still has some. And you can get a brand new Blackarachnia. So good, so show accurate, highly recommended. Doesn't deserve to be a peg warmer at all. And while you are figuring out which method you're going to use to get this wonderful transformer, if you're a fan of the Beast Wars, we got another Beast Wars video right over here. You should check that out. And you can subscribe, share, like. A super thanks would be much appreciated. We will see you next time, and as always, have fun and good hunting.